Syllabus stationary by count. Ready? Noi. Say 10th Kyu Syllabus stationary. Say it.
10th Kyu Syllabus stationary.
Noi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And by count. Go.
H.
Touch your knuckle thumb and turn your knuckles there. Don't have your little baby knuckles out. Yes.
Ni.
Touch your knuckles. Touch your...
San.
Close.
Shi. Go. Herk. Sich. Hutch. Q. Ju.
Shia. So this is why the knuckles got to be together. You understand? You see? That's why the knuckle joint has to touch. Because I'm trying to straighten here in the lip. That's my target. To drive his lip through his what? Teeth. You understand? That's where I'm going. My next one is what? Number what? 4. Because there's nothing here, right? Ain't gonna hurt him. But if I hit him here, it will. You understand? And understand these strikes with double hands, people aren't used to it. They're not used to getting struck with double hands. And later on, your kata starts to what? Change to different levels. Try to make somebody block, you understand? They can only get one. So there's a reason that it's madness, you understand? And again, I told you about number 4. Everybody's still punching up at the sternum or up in the chest. Number 4 is number 4. It's down here. Okay? And you got to change it. You have to change it so it can work. Yes? And again, touch the thumb knuckle here when you do it. That's the best way. The other thing I can use it is to drive somebody back. And I'm using the blades of my shoulder back. I'm punching with the blades, not just with my hands. So when you pull his back, pull your arms back. Pull your elbows closer to the back. Now you're using these muscles, these wings I call it, the wings, and punch with that. Feel that in your back when you throw the punches. Let's got it. Versus just throwing your hands, because some of you are just doing what? Throwing your hands. It's much stronger if you use your back blades, your wings, okay? All right, let's go again by count.
H.
All the way back.
Ni.
Like your double elbow striking behind and feel your back.
San.
Feel your back. Now it's stronger.
Shi.
This is easy.
Go.
You learned this in the 17 upper body.
Herk. Sich. Hutch. Q.
The hip.
Ju.
The hip. The hip. You got to turn your hip. You got to turn your hip when you kick. You have to be able to use your hip. Otherwise, you're not using your hip. Again.
H. Ni. San.
Punching at your chest.
Shi. Go.
You have to. That's one habit
Herk.
most all dojos do.
Sich.
And this
Hutch.
forearm got to be this, not like this.
Q.
This way. So that
Ju.
the left part is prominent. Shia. How'd it feel? Okay. Again, make sure you pull those all the way back here. Think about touching your elbows, not like this. When the elbows go out, the power goes out with your elbows. Some of your energy, as soon as your arms move out, the energy goes out. You want all that energy what? The quickest way to get across a circle is what? By a straight line, yeah? So you keep the simple, right? The KISS method. Everything is straight. So I want to straight. I don't want to go like this, yeah? It's truly how you use your body in the proper fashion. That's how you develop and you master something, yeah? Artists master, they don't paint like this, do they? Well, some people do. They pay millions of dollars for it, right? Why? But you what? Very, very precise. This is an art. Did you know that?
Yes, sir.
It's called a martial art.
Yes,
So you want to be very, very technical. Yes? Okay? Number 1 again. Let's go. Ready? Hajime.
Us. 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 Us.
See ya. it slow. When we do it by count, we do it slow at the end, okay? Level 2. Ready? Alright. Ajime. Good. Now face this way. Ready? Level 3. No us. Snapping the gi is the count and the cadence. Ready? Hajime. Crack, 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 crack. Shihan! Anybody have any problems?
I did. I don't remember it.
It's expected.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see because they're looking at the mirror.
Exactly.
And I don't know if Sensei trains them in the front of the mirror and they get used to it subconsciously. So that's good. That's why it came easy. But when I go to a dojo that has all mirrors, guess what? When I start changing and turning in different directions, guess what? Confused. It's the subconscious. You don't really realize that you start, your brain does that. Like when I was younger, many years ago, me and Shihan, many moons ago, they had a movie they used to show popcorn. And they did it very quick, like a millisecond. And they showed it like that the whole movie. And guess what happened after the movie?
People bought
Everybody was lined up for popcorn. This is true story. This is true. This is not made up. This was real. To show how the subconscious works. But everybody showed out at the popcorn line. People were pushing and shoving and lined up. They couldn't get the popcorn fast enough. So as I said, that's what happens if you get used to training the mirror. The subconscious takes over. And you want to practice and change. Always different directions, especially when you're doing this. So you don't get in that subconscious mode, okay? Makes sense? All right, face forward. All right. Zen Kusadachi Gedan Marari. Yoi. Hand up. Yoi. Now watch the rhythmatics. It's a 3-step process. Hajime. Us. So when I do this, okay, when I prepare, again, my hand goes inside. It's not out here, right? It's going in the center. Loosen up the grip. My fist is vertical, one fist from my ear. And anytime you put your 2 hands up, your shoulders and hips are always parallel. You understand? It's when you execute that you push 45. You understand? And I'm not going like this. I'm going like this. You understand? I'm pushing forward. We're not going like this. Because a lot of people think it's going backward as power's coming. But again, anytime you put blocks up, 2 hands, you always have to have shoulders parallel. And then turn 45. Does that make sense? And it's a hard thing to think about. Don't turn 45. That's why we start this way first. Then I step back. I have my 1-degree lean. Not back here, right? Here. And I make sure this elbow comes down, and I don't put my arms this way. It's on the angle that I'm going to throw it. And I actually block with my forearm, and then I'm snapping. I'm not blocking like this. I'm going here, and then I'm turning into my bone into it. You understand? That's the Hanshin methodology of blocking. So I'm not going like this. I'm hitting here, then snapping right at the end. And it's hard because you have to really change it because you're so used to doing what? This. But all the blocks, just like the uchi-uki, same thing. I'm hitting here and then I'm snapping. Here and then I'm snapping. I'm turning my bone what? I hit and then turn my bone into it, which really hurts. Okay? So that's important. So again, we're going to work on this. Ready? Hajime. Us. Step back. Stand. Don't turn your shoulders yet. Keep them parallel. And now when you do push this, you're going to push when you do this, it's going to go this way, not like this, back. And the last one. Again, you should have 1-degree lean, like this. Not straight back like this way. Now you're more powerful. And little angle of your body, just a slight angle, puts all the weight into the block. Here you're pulling it back, yes? When you punch, it's the same thing. If you do this, now look, see the difference? Now I'm putting my power and my energy into it. Here I'm pulling it back. So it's hard. It takes years to change that, but you gotta, that's the IFK methodology you'll see when you train with international fighters, international karate teachers, yes? Okay, so now we're gonna do moving syllabus. Again, 3 count. So we're gonna step forward. So it's 3 us's again, very simple. Step back. So for beginners, the learning movement, we prepare first. Each. And he turns his foot out because that now opens his hip so he can slide it forward. Yes. So he does two things at once on this one. Then his next step is step into Zenkusudachi. Turns his, keeps his shoulders and hips because we have two punches. We're not doing this, right? Anytime I throw two blocks or two punches, my shoulders stay what? They stay parallel. Yes? So let's try it. Each, pull your hands back and turn the foot on the ball of your foot. Knee, step forward. And some, punch. Good. Now we're going to take the, do I have enough room? I may have to go this way, yeah? We'll try it. Ready? Each. Turn the foot. Knee. Some. Good. And you may have to skip. Ready? Each. Turn. Knee. Some. Now, Mawate. Turn. Now watch. When I go here, I want to take my foot here and I want to use my hip. You understand? The turn. I'm not going like this and turning my body. I'm using my hips to really isolate my hips to get my hip practice in. So slide the first foot over. Each. Pull your hands back. Pull back here. Knee, then turn. And you should have turned hard. And son and punch. So that's the turn, right? That's the turn. Now we're going back this way. Ready? Each. Snap. Knee. Son. Each. Push. Knee. Push. Son. I'm using that push count to 3 for my rhythmatics. You understand? To get my natural rhythm, my natural clock in my body. Ready? Each. Knee. Son. Mawate. Each. Now see, you just turned. You didn't use your hips. Go back there. Look at me again. Look at me again. Look. I'm using my hips to turn. I'm using my hips to turn me strong and fast. Not my legs. Then punch. You feel the power you're generating? You feel the torque? That's how you should, not just going lightly like this and turning. Because you're just using your legs. This is again to teach you that habit of using your hips for kicking, for fighting, for striking, for blocking. You got to practice and get concentrated in that hip that becomes natural. That's what I mean by habitual, natural. And it happens what? All the time. All the time. Now we're going to do the Chudan. We're going to the next level, right? So we do 3 up, turn and do the same one. Then 3 back, same. Then turn and throw it. Now we change to the second one. Go ahead. Count.
Each. Knee. Son.
And again, use your blades in your back where it's punching the middle. So you're punching me in the chest. You can hit me here all day and nothing's going to happen. You want to be here at number 4. You want to be at number 4. So when you hit, Chudan level is here. It's not here. This is Chudan. So your soft spot, remember? If you're going to hit somebody, you want to knock the air out of them, you want to hit them here. Not up here. See how strong that is? Feel that? Nice and soft like this is like iron. So again, when you learn to punch and fight, if you start having to punch in the chest, guess what you do? It sounds great, yeah? Wow, 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 yeah? Wow, that's really cool. But here, yes? So here. You ever get the wind knocked out of you? That's it. That's the one. You don't get your wind knocked out when somebody hits you in the chest, do you? If you do, you got a big problem. So you got to remember, you got to make this stuff work. That's the whole idea. And that 1 degree is going to be hard. Because now you're pushing. So you see you're here now. Give me a 1 degree lean. Now look. See that? You see that? Now with power. Yes. Continue.
Each. Knee.
This is how.
Son.
The whole seminar.
Each. Knee.
Just building up and building up.
Son.
And going higher levels and then so forth. Because now they get into
Alex,
the
you're gonna
habits.
move your back leg. Mawate.
Hip.
Punch. Middle.
So it's 3 counts. Just break it down in your head if he's not doing the rhythmatics. Yes. Watch your punches. Where you're punching. Yes. Where you're punching. Continue.
Each. Knee. Son. Each.
Use those blades.
knee,
Let's go shoulder blades.
sun,
Wow, look at the energy you create.
H, knee,
Go straight.
sun, Aote,
Hip. Your kata should be this way too. Yeah? Your kata should be with your hips turning, not your legs. Continue.
Gedan, H, knee, sun, H, knee, sun,
Don't do a C step. Some of you are doing the C step.
Yeah.
Okay? Again, the shortest line across the circle is what?
Straight line.
A straight line. So I'm like skating, look. I'm slating. Once you turn that foot, it now has already set. You understand? It's all rep. All I need to do is slide it forward and go forward. Not this. If you're another style, you'll probably learn the C step.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Remember, Shihan was a Shotokan black belt first. Same thing. So I had
Yes,
to
sir.
break my habits.
Okay.
It takes a while, but eventually you'll realize the value of it. That's the thing. And remember, there's nothing wrong. It's when in Rome to do. All knowledge and all previous instruction. That's why we don't put people back at white belt. We assess you and we prorate you. Unlike me that had to go after 5 years being a black belt, starting all over white belt in Kyokushin. That's how it was. And there's still a few organizations that still do that. You understand? We recognize your ability because again, that will come in handy. And you should never throw it away. You should always teach your students knowledge. Whether you go to a different style or not, you should always keep that knowledge. It doesn't go thrown in the garbage. Okay? Let's continue.
H, knee, sun,
Use your shoulder blade.
Aote,
Use your wings. Use your hips. Big things. Yep. Don't look down. Look straight ahead.
H, knee, sun,
Don't hold your breath. Exhale.
H, knee,
No. Exhale.
sun,
Good.
H, knee, sun, Aote,
So now we're done with the Murate. Now we get into the single. Yes. Yes. Now stay there. Stay there.
H, knee, sun,
There you go. Good.
H,
Turn the foot.
knee,
Step.
sun, H,
Turn.
knee,
Step. Leave your shoulder and elbow back.
sun,
And the ankle. Yes. Same
Aote,
thing. Mawate, use your hip. Now go back again. Snap your hips around. Move your foot. Keep that arm. Take that here and watch. Quick round. Yes. Use your hip. If you were a Shotokan practitioner, they really drilled on hip. Very into the hips. If you had anything with showing Ru, showing Jikempo, Shotokan, anything with SHO, majority of the time was all hip training, yes? It was all with the hips. Continue.
H, knee, sun, H, knee, sun, H, knee, sun,
Again,
Aote,
don't forget to hit the center line. Don't forget the seam.
Chudan, H, knee, sun,
This is driving the brain to always
H.
keep thinking. That's what
Knee.
you have to remember.
sun,
You'll become thinking
H.
karate people.
Knee.
Instead of don't brain karate.
sun, Aote,
And remember your chudan, where is it? That's the hardest thing. Don't punch the chest, right?
Yes, sir.
Your hand should be down there in the number four position. When you learn IFK striking when are fighting, this is number one, the nerve on top of the breast. This is number two. We punch down in the nerve. This is number three, the sternum. Number four is the solar plex, that chudan level. And number five is my liver. Number six is my spleen. Number seven is my ribs. Number eight is my other ribs. Number 9 is my kidney, this side, and number 10 is my kidney. So when we fight by numbers when I teach people on fighting and bagging. So we hit all these strikes. We know where we're striking. Not like you all, where you just punch and hope you win. hit something, hit something, yeah? That's where the thinking comes in, right? You have to have your brain when you're thinking. I'm not just swing in and hope that I hit them as hard as I can. It's how I hit them, right? It's how I hit them. That's the difference, to get the most effect. So that's why I said there's a number system in IFK to help people. And I can change up the numbers and give you combinations, you understand? Right, continue.
Ich, ni,
It's a
Son.
system, it's a systemized working
Each.
karate, as you know.
ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Maote.
And it's not about fun, prior to other Shihan's beliefs.
You're
Not
not-
having fun anymore.
Ich,
They
Ni.
know it was part of our syllabus. Fun.
san. Ich,
Come up with a better
Ni.
excuse. They don't something real,
san.
not fun anymore.
Ich, ni, san.
Imagine me going up so
Maote.
sad. Have some fun with me. Come on, so shoot. Give me some fun.
Ich, ni,
Hey, you need to put
Son.
that up there.
ich,
If I had that on my
Ni.
wall, so sorry, I would have saw it, he would have
Son.
choked me to death.
ich,
This is
Ni.
the problem, you know,
Son.
getting out of that.
Maote. Do it on a hooky. So you're prepared before you when you turn your foot.
Or the great one, I know everything
H.
Angie taught me. And then come to every
Ni.
one of my seminars after he's gone for
Son.
15 years. We know everything Hanji
H.
knows.
Put your hand underneath
That's the
your
other
elbow.
We learned everything, so. why
Son.
don't we just stay?
Ni. Son.
Am I right?
Ich, ni, san. Maote.
Don't forget the hip. It's all that turning. You'll get stronger. Your techniques will get stronger if you focus on that hip turn.
Ich, ni, san. Ich,
Okay, stop right there. Gotcha. Here.
Yes.
Protect your face. That's why you're bringing it in the center. Not this. This. Okay? Continue.
ich,
Turn your
Ni.
hip.
san.
And then snap your hips straight. There you go.
Ich, ni,
And
Son.
snap your hips. Yes.
ich,
Yes.
ni, san. Now when you do Maote, you just cross your hands. Shia. And your hands come up. Maote.
And again, hard to do, but I'm still my 1 degree lean. I'm not this way. Yeah. It'll take a while. It's gonna take a while.
Ich, ni, san.
Okay, when you kick, you're not merry-go-round. You know what a merry-go-round? It goes up and down. If you do this, look, you're a dead what? You're telegraphing. You stay the same what? Height. You have to stay the same height and control your body. Don't go like this. As soon as you go like that, I know you're gonna kick automatically. Right? Stay the same height. My teacher used to put a book on my head. And if we dropped it, we had to do 100 push-ups, you understand? So focus on our balance. So again, don't go like this. You know I'm gonna what when I do this. You know I'm gonna what. Go.
Ich,
Turn your hip. Now stay there, your height.
ni,
Kick, absorb with your leg.
san.
Yes. Like this.
Ich, ni, san.
See that go up?
Maote.
When I'm fighting him, look, when I go, I want to go here. You see that? I want to go, here I come. Yeah. I want to be right there. Bah. Bah. Right? Here. You're much more stronger because the center of gravity is where? Closer to the ground. The higher you go, the less power you have. Yeah? And the more you lose balance, the lower you are, the more control you have. Make sense? These are little things that are important and it's kind of deviated from teachers. They forget and they don't see. And it's important later on when you fight because it'll make the difference. Okay, continue.
King Gary.
Same thing here. Turn your hip.
Ich, ni, san.
Kick your legs and kick. Turn the hip.
Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Maote.
Shihan!
Ich, knee, sun, each, knee,
I don't know
sun,
if I ask because it's 2 hours, so yeah.
each,
1 hour now.
knee, sun,
Just wanna find out.
Maote,
Well, there's no case here.
Here, again, don't forget the hip. Again, when you're here, don't forget he this and this. You see the difference versus this? Because somebody could be behind you. You understand? And if you turn that slow, they're gonna nail you. You understand? You've got to be able to quick from here and around quick. Because I'm gonna do when he presses on my shoulder. If I go like this, he's already gonna hit me. You understand? But if I go like this, you understand? I'm there. My body is turning quick. The slower I turn, the easier he can block it or hit me. So I'm always thinking, always working my speed, working my body properly. And you'll start to find out when you start to fight, you're gonna start to kick with your hips. You understand? Like this, instead of going like this. Yeah? This all comes into play because it'll come natural for all your kicks. Crescent kick, round kick, back kick, heel kick, all the kicks. You want those hips to snap because that's where the power is. That makes sense? But until you start practicing it in your basics and your repetitions, it's not gonna happen naturally. I don't have to fight, no, oh, I gotta turn my hip. It's already there from thousands and millions of repetitions of 60 years, yeah? And the good news is I don't have to have hip replacement because I'm using my hips and stretching them out. Most people at 71 have hips replaced, yeah? Especially karate people, but I don't because I stretched and I took care of myself and I practiced the right way. Hanchi taught me to do the right way because I was doing a lot of things wrong. Even as fifth dan, I went from Godon, I got my fourth and my fifth from Sosoyama. I tested in Hambu, you understand? In Japan, with him, under him. You understand? I thought I was cock and block. You know, they can't teach me nothing. I'm badass. And then Hanchi, I took my belt and I threw it off. I said, where's a white belt? He said, no. True story. I felt like a white belt. I've been in karate for 30 years. You understand? And I thought I knew what? Everything. Am I right, Shihan? Am I right, Sensei? Yes. Am I right, Sensei? They had a chance and honor train with Hanchi O'Neill too, many years. And they know I'm telling the what?
Truth.
They know I'm telling the truth.
Us.
They all were amazed. Everybody was just an amazing. It was a hidden secret. You understand? All they all knew him was this little tiny guy that did all the officiating at all the world championships. This little tiny guy. That's all anybody ever saw. Nobody even knew who he was. Not even me. I didn't know. I had no idea who he was. And then I learned. Then I realized, I gotta learn.
Us.
Now mind you, Soshu taught me to fight. He's the best fighting teacher in the world. Soshu Shigoriyama was the best. The Japanese team for all the world championships came 6 months to that dojo in New York. Shigoriyama, Nakamura, Matsui, every one of them. 6 months they trained with him because Sosai knew he was the best teacher, the best fighting trainer in the world. So my fighting comes from him, but my karate comes from Hanchi.
Us.
Plus, when I trained with Sosai, again, he was more of an ambassador at that time, an influence. Hanchi trained with him every day in the 60s, you understand, 1960. Every class, every day, 7 days a week, 3-4 sessions a day. I didn't do that with Sosai. I don't lie. I trained and he was there and he corrected and he trained, but he didn't train us like that. At that time, he was going all over the world, spreading the word of Kyokushin. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Good. How did that feel? Good? Good. All right, we ready for level 1?
Yes, sir.
Want to take a crack? All right, we'll go through 1, 2, and 3, and then I'll give you a water break. It's all Shihan's fault. He told me not to give you a water break, but I'm going to be nice. And I'm going to be a nice guy and let you have a water break. Right now. Okay, let's go. Ready? Ready? Level 1. 10th Kyu Syllabus moving, right? Level 1. Hajime. Shihan.
Cook watching Mike just do.
Yeah, so the key item is the turn. Yep. Watch your punch. Watch your your Chudan level. Don't forget. Watch your Gaidon level. Not reverse, but Ayaku, Oizuki. Over your lead leg, not reverse. Hip. 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 Nanuki. Hands first, then technique. Get a good stand first, then technique. Good stand, good stable foundation. Hip. 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 Mallory. Now, there's many variations, like I said, as we move forward, whether I can get to the other levels. Understand when you're doing some of these techniques, when I do Gaidon Barari and he's throwing the punch, they punch. When I do Gaidon Barari, I go into what? Understand? And your teachers have much self-defense training, and we all utilize and add that knowledge, because I have a black belt in judo and jiu-jitsu. When I was younger, in my teenage years, I trained in jiu-jitsu and judo as well. So this is where the autonomy comes in from your teachers that have either previous experience, self-defense like sensei, that utilize it on his job for real. It's not just for play and practice, it's for real. And that's the whole idea, that a lot of these techniques move into their links. Hanshi calls them links into other things. When you do Jodo Nuki, when he strikes down and punches, okay, there are a lot of things that I do, you understand? This should lead into this kind of fighting, okay, more practical application. Does that make sense? Because you gotta learn the basics, because that's the foundation. People skip over the basics, and that's all Hanshi ever said. Basics, Kihon, Kihon, basic. Perfect your basics, then you'll learn. And I didn't realize that all those earlier years until later in life. Then I realized how important it was, yeah? And that's where you have to. You can't skip the basics. You can't go from A to Z. You gotta go A, B, C, D, you understand? And then you have that great foundation so you can move into that. But they all can turn into what I just showed you, grappling, ground fighting, because I teach ground fighting and grappling on my Saturday mornings to my advanced class. You understand? We also teach weapons. I have weapons. I learned Kabuto in both World War Yama and in my earlier days. I trained in weaponry. So we utilize all this knowledge. All your masters all were judo, jujitsu, and new weapons. Did you know that? They all do all that stuff. You can't just be one person and just know one thing. They were rounded in everything. You understand? So to be a black belt and be what you think you are as a master, you have to know it all. It's not Burger King where you get to pick your lettuce and tomato, no onion. You have to have the whole Whopper. Make sense? And that's the important thing to understand, that they were. They showed me all this, and they would show and demonstrate this as well. So again, the only thing the Hanshi didn't put is weapons in IFK requirements, but your teacher may require you to do that in your own dojo, and that's okay. and there's no jujitsu or judo requirements, you understand? But that's where the autonomy comes at IFK, that you can do, and that's where Shihan and Sensei have that opportunity to show you other things and show you, again, the real street fight. Because again, you're here to learn karate. That's what you're here for, to learn how to defend yourself. Especially in today's times, yeah? It's getting worse, it's getting ugly out there. When a mother and father are gonna bring a 5-year-old kid in, you understand, right, Dad? When a 5-year-old kid has to come and learn self-defense, I'm really in trouble, right? We're really in trouble as a culture. You understand? You agree? Because I asked them, why does a 5-year-old kid need karate at this point in life? Are they beating each other up in the sandboxes already? But it is, it's getting ugly, because that's all kids see, and that's all you see on your phone, which is one of the greatest inventions, but one of the worst inventions of mankind. Because it only shows bad, yeah? And their minds get warped, and they don't start using their brains, yeah? They rely totally on that. If they lose their phone, it's like losing a limb. Yeah? It's like losing a limb. It's like the whole world stops. When my grandkids lose it, you understand? Oh my God, I can't go to school. I can't do nothing. I ain't got my phone. What do you mean? There weren't phones before. That had nothing. Your life don't stop. So again, there's a lot of distractions, a lot of deviation from things that were old but are still good. Using your mind, writing, printing. Yeah, cursive was taken out of the schools in my area for a while. Like, what the heck? What the heck? That's art. That's art. You want to learn art. So again, but we don't have to be that way.